All right, we're here with CJ, and CJ was able to get some pretty killer results super early on, which is why we are chatting with him today and asking him what he did differently than other people, what kind of changes he was able to see, and what he learned differently, what he's doing differently than he was doing, right? So, CJ, I'm going to start from the top, man, and kind of ask you like what your biggest struggles were like coming into this program and what kind of happened to change that for you.
hmm Okay, yeah. So right when I came into this program, I hadn't been doing a lot of business just because I kind of gave up on it, honestly. So like, let's say like 5 months ago, I was doing the reverse process of what I should have been doing. I was doing branding and I was building websites and I was building my social media presence when I really should have been focused on lead generation.
Mm-hmm.
So that was something that I noticed instantly as soon as I came into this program. It was like you had all these sales processes, you had all the systems in place. So as soon as I got in, it was like, okay, I'm ready. I see the value in this and I'm going to take action. And I was excited to do it because I realized that you were in a place that I wanted to be. So that's kind of where I started.
Got it. So you kind of had this mentality of like, build it and they will come. Like, kind of like a lot of these coaches are telling you, like, if you get the brand and you get all the recognition and the followers, then people will just start coming to you, right?
Yeah, and it's funny you say that because as soon as I hopped into the program, I actually changed my Instagram bio to build it and they will come.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool. Yeah. You were relying on something like branding that when, like more often than not, like getting B2B clients takes an aggressive sales approach.
Yep, absolutely.
Cool. So what do you feel like made you get results so much quicker? Was it like your tenacity? Did you just put in more time? Was it like the virus kind of the job thing? And like, what happened with that?
Yeah, I don't even think it was my ambition at all. I think it was just simply I was willing to be coached and I recognized that you're extremely intelligent and you know how to work with people and you consider like the individual in each scenario too. So like you do like the personality testing and you go into that. So I was like automatically I know this dude's got the best interest for me, so I'm just going to do exactly what he says and that's what I did.
Solid. Yeah, totally. Speaking of that, what was different when we did the personality test? So like, what did you learn about yourself where maybe you didn't have that before? So go into that.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I just kind of learned about my four like major personality traits. But what that really allowed me to do was that allowed me to go into like sales calls and, like business meetings and like building relationships. Like it allowed me to have that self-awareness to be able to work with myself, like have this relationship with myself while I'm doing the sales calls to be able to better, better execute on those things.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. So go into the results that you actually were able to get. It was like a week and a half or 2 weeks in, and you were already closing. So what happened with that?
Yeah, honestly, I think it was just like the universe coming into alignment with everything that was going on. Like it said, I was on the right path. I was investing in you. I've invested into CJ now, which is great. But yeah, I think as soon as I got in, it was just like I had this ambition, I had this drive, I had this energy to me, I had this confidence that was likely instilled in me from you because you really helped me with that a lot. Um, so that really helped me get into like my sales calls and, allowed me to close a $2,000 a month client literally within 2 weeks within working with you. So
Nice.
God bless you, bro. Thank you so much. For real.
And what were you making before that? With that without that $2,000 a month client.
I wasn't making anything from my business, but I just had or we'll call it side income now from my job.
Yeah, cool. So you probably don't have to go back to the job, like I mean, just to be safe, getting two clients, but
Absolutely.
two clients, three clients, four clients. That's kind of the goal here. Can you see a predictable, process to where you can move forward and actually be able to grow this thing?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Especially with your help and just like your aggressiveness and your sales approach specifically is something that I truly admire and I truly want to embody more of. So yeah, absolutely.
Got it. Dope, dope. So last thing, man, what would you tell somebody who's kind of on the fence about joining and they don't really know what to do? They're kind of like up and down because there's a lot of coaches out there and there's a lot of people saying they could help. So it's only from the mouth of the customer. So
Yeah, man. I would say trust the process. I would say to trust Dylan specifically. He's a very spiritual individual. He really gives a fuck about the people that he works with. And he's not just trying to go into this relationship for money. He wants it to be a win-win situation. He wants to win at the same time, but he wants you to win even more. And that's what really pushes him and that's what motivates him. And yeah, man, I would just say trust the fuck out of Dylan. He's a killer mentor for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. Cool. So awesome, man. I appreciate you talking. I'm gonna end this call, but I can't wait to see what happens, after the next three, since we're only a few weeks in. I can't wait to see what happens where, your skills go up, your sales skills go up, your freaking, just more numbers go up, and I definitely can see you making an easy six figures at the end of all this. So,
Absolutely, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
all right, bro. Peace.
Peace.